So you want to improve your life? Well, the Basis B1 watch health improvement type thingy might be for you. Your B1 comes in this nice little box. The outer sleeve is a little irritating to get off, but once you've got there, it's fairly easy to break into the packaging. When you open up the packaging, first thing you'll see is the B1. Well, we're going to discard that for a moment and have a look what else is in the box. You get your standard USB charger. Little fiddly to get the watch into, but once you work it out, it's not too bad. And of course, some paperwork. So when you get it out of the box for the first time, you're going to have to register it online with mybasis.com. Free, relatively easy to do, and that will be where you are going to surf most of your information. Now, as you can see, the watch itself looks like a watch, and it does indeed tell the time, but it does so much more as well. So when you finally got it out of the box and registered on the web, you'll notice on the back that there are some sensors. Now it's these sensors that gather information about your body, your heart rate, your sweating, your body temperature. It can work out even when you go to sleep, which is really useful because you just kind of let it gather its information. And that's what you see on the web. Now on the front of the watch, you'll notice there are 4 little metal buttons, and one toggles the backlight, one toggles the time, and the other 2 you can use to flip between some of the basic settings it displays on the little screen, like your steps and your heart rate and also how long you've been walking. Now I have to say it's an average heart rate. It's not accurate to that second, but it's useful to see how you've got on. It fits nicely on the wrist, as you can see, and for most people it'll look like a standard wristwatch. Now, to get the data off the watch, you've got a great app which you can get on your Android or iOS device. And that app connects to your watch via Bluetooth. You press the little button on the side and it will sync, and all of that data will get absorbed into that app. And then what's great is it will then push all of that information out to the web. So you get some basic information on the web, but where the real joy is where you go to the internet, log onto your account, and it will show you all of your little challenges. It starts to suggest little life improvement challenges, but also gives you all of this information. Now, being a complete techno geek, it's this information that I really find interesting. It starts to help you understand how your body works. It starts you to help you understand, when you're more effective at exercise and when you're most tired or when you're most fatigued. And you can just go back and have a look at, how hard you worked when you were exercising at the gym, for example. So it's really useful to start to help you form positive habits and maybe even challenge yourself to, raise your heart rate slightly or walk a little bit further or try and burn some more calories. There is so much information, and actually it presents it better than anything that I experienced when I was wearing my up band. And actually there's so much information there that it could be useful for tracking your heart rate for a long period of time. But I do have a few criticisms with the watch. I did wear the up band for a number of months until it broke, and one thing I liked about the up band was that it kind of buzzed when you wanted to wake you up, and it buzzed to remind you to get active. This watch does not have in it an alarm or even a buzzer, which is a bit irritating. So if you want an alarm, you might have to rely on your phone or something else to wake you up, and it doesn't do it discreetly as perhaps the up band does. But if you can get away without needing an alarm, this is a really good health monitoring device, and I'm really looking forward to wearing it for a number of months. And obviously I will get back to you and explain to you if there are any faults that appear, but it's well designed, it's simple to use, it updates to my app flawlessly, the information on the website is brilliant to look at, and if you're thinking about, trying to challenge yourself in subtle ways, this could be the product for you. Up until recently, it was only available from the MyBasis website for $199, but I have noticed it being on Amazon, and I suspect it's going to go international at any time soon. So I really appreciate you giving up your time and watching this video, and I'd like to know, is this the health improvement watch for you, or do you use something else that's even better? Come on up, come on Fitbit people, tell me, am I wrong? Anyway, as usual, please rate and subscribe and do all of the things that YouTubers do, and please have one on me.